San Jose, California. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the San Jose State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I caught up with the Wyoming head coach before the game. He is so thrilled with how they've been running the ball lately. The rushing offense in the top 10, but they are facing one of the toughest teams to run against in the country. A top 10.
And the Spartans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Here's the running back for Ron Ellison Jr. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Not going to risk a return here, calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Spartans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
They'll send the back in motion. Hits inside. It's Clay. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Spartans line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wants to throw one first. It's dropped after taking the hit. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's off.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Unloads to the right. Got his man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Quick give. It's Ellison. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run it. It's Ellison. Stop right there. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They're all over him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop. The run inside. It's Clay. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Pulls it. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. On the run, it's Clay. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch, it's Riley. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Clay. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Zings it complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Running inside, it's Ellison.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
They'll move the wide receiver. Out wide left, it's Shaw. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Cowboys are in the red zone. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Has to have it on 4th down. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down, gonna throw it. On the move. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 43, set to advance on the football.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Out wide right, it's Clay. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clay. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run him again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're going to field this one in tight quarters. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 2nd and long here. Snap in the shotgun. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Rush right in his face. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side is Clay.
You know, momentum's a big part at the quarterback position, too. And sure, he threw a pick on the last drive. So let's come out on this one and find some easy completions from the pocket. If it's not there for me downfield right away, let me find my check down and get myself back into it.
Open spaces. Past the 20. Touchdown, Spartan. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the right. Couldn't set his feet. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down and he looked for room to return it. There wasn't much there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the run, it's Clay. Sweet cut there. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with Akron, taking on the number 7 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Tigers in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Back down to your game in San Jose. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CEFQ Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. On the return, it's Carrillo. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Motion from the back. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The kick is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the returner goes down. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. In the backfield, it's Ellison. And they swarm him under. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to intercept it, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellison. Oh, he's got some space. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. On target. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. On the RPO, got him. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Ellison. Nowhere to go. Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Caught. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback hung up 2 and sacked at the 12.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Looking for the end zone. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Cowboys. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I think this is really the separators of good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that drive covered 40 yards. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
San JoseCFB27.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quick give. Fighting off the defender. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Listen, I know that gain didn't get very much, but I love getting the tight ends involved. Get everybody involved in the offense. Make me cover the whole field. Keep everybody a little bit honest.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
2nd and long here. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Comes down, it's McClure. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Pulled and finds his man on the left. There he goes. He was oh so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, it's Ellison. Got the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
17. San JoseCFB27.
Coming out with it, it's Carrillo. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Hits inside. It's Shaw. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's off. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Lost to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Just a complete misfire. They'll need a bunch on second down. Quarterback keep. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. The Spartans want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Look out! And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it down the middle. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Got some green grass. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's dropped. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Leaves it in his belly. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Quick give. It's Ellison. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Here's some daylight. He's past the marker. He'll be dragged down, but not before. He's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.